Be careful, Pennywise is gone from a physical monster to physical media. Here's your spooky spot on the Spirit Halloween exclusive, the It Chapter 2 video collector's box. Being that it was already mentioned that this is a Spirit Halloween exclusive, one would then expect me to say I found this at my local Spirit Halloween store. That would be a negative. Unfortunately, though, going back to now 2 Spirit Halloween stores, all their video collectors tape boxes have completely vanished off the shelf. Backing that up just actually a little bit, not all of them have disappeared. I think there was still Harry Potter and there was also Corpse Bride, but I had little to no interest in either one of them. Maybe Corpse Bride, but certainly Harry Potter seems like not something I would want to be picking up during the Halloween season. I ended up having to order this one actually over on Spirit Halloween's site, paying a little bit more than the asking price already of $18.99, which some have already said is a bit too steep considering the contents inside. We have already looked at one of these. In fact, I'm going to slide over the It Chapter 2 that we're about to have a look at, bringing the earlier looked at Trick or Treat Sam. I was happy actually, in fact, to see this one locally at my store. I didn't have to pay a little bit extra for it. But the It Chapter 2 will contain still 6 great items inside. It actually says 6 items for one great price. $18.99 though for what we get contained inside. Some would say that's a little bit steep. Either way, though, let's move the Sam one out of the way. And we're going to have a look at, of course, It Chapter 2. Now, it's reversible. One thing that's really cool about this is the fact that it is reversible. So if you don't really like the idea that it has very visible things telling you that it's not a video cassette tape like reversible art, or the fact it has 6 styrofoams inside for one great price, you can, in fact, flip this around. I don't even know yet what the inside cover is going to look like, having still not removed the shrink wrap that's wrapped all around the case. On the back of it, it does tell us at least that we're going to be getting ourselves a patch, a button, decal, and a lanyard. 2 of those, by the way, the button and the decal are, though, ×2. You can see that there's Pennywise down below and a few images up the front from It Chapter 2. But let's go ahead, without any further ado, and grab McCutcheons. He's going to be joining us for this review. Carefully cutting the plastic and not cutting my fingers. Let's remove the plastic and free it. See what evils await for us inside. Have you had any luck finding these, by the way? Now, again, the one I was really the most interested was getting Halloween, and Halloween is sold out right away. You can't even find that one in stores, so I ended up having to order that one on eBay. Paid a little bit more for that one. Either way, though, it is a case, as you can see, like the old clamshell-style cases from back in the day in the 80s. Opening up the contents, you also have yourself a video cassette. Now, again, like the presentation on this, I think is worth the $18.99 asking price. Getting this online also meant I had to pay then the shipping price, so it was a little bit more than $18.99. But basically, you get yourself a VHS tape that looks like pretty much like a legitimate VHS tape, other than the fact it is made of cardboard, not of plastic. Before we actually check out the contents, just going to put that there for a second. As a side note, I do like the idea that they put the little green sticker down below there that actually says horror. I think that was a nice touch. And let's just see exactly what the flip around cover looks like. Peeling this carefully. I don't want to damage this. I'm going to just remove this for right now. And inside, so it's basically the exact same thing. It's no real different than the Trick or Treat that we looked at already before. The only thing that's really different is the fact it does now remove this sticker on the top. It removes the little section down below. It says reversible package art. And it also says, this is also gone as well, the Spirit Collector's Box. I don't really need any one of those. I actually prefer it just to look like a VHS tape. So I'm just going to slide this back in place. But if you have had any luck to find these in the wild, let me know down below in the comments section. And in the upcoming video as well, not to tip my hat too early, but we will also be looking at the Halloween 2. So really looking forward to that one. Oh, I was going to say I'm going to damage this, but I think I got that all the way in there. And now we got ourselves just a regular case. I think looks much nicer myself. Now let's go ahead and open up the contents and see exactly what we got inside. If looking at the back here again, now we don't even know now what's going to be gone. Obviously, the indication down below, but we got ourselves a patch, right? A patch, sticker, lanyard. Maybe not necessarily in that order, but let's go ahead and just jump the contents out. Make sure everything else is all out there as well. And the first thing we're going to have a look at is Time to Float. This would be the token patch. So we get ourselves a little patch here that can then be sewn onto a jean jacket. I guess any article of clothing, really. It says embroidery threads are highly prone to melting. Do not apply hot iron directly. Heat iron for 5 minutes on high setting. Pre-iron your garment while you plan to place the patch. That's a tongue twister. Place the patch. Then place a lightweight pressed cloth over the patch. Press firmly with the back and forth motion for 40 to 45 seconds. Turn the piece inside out, and then with the back and forth iron motion, do the backside patch for, again, 45 seconds. And then you got yourself your iron-on patch. It's a nice looking patch, though. You know what, let's put that to the side. The other thing that we have in here as well is stickers. And I think we have 2 stickers inside. Why did I not just open this? Here I am showing you guys what it looks like inside the plastic. I'm sure you guys will probably most likely want to see it when it looks like outside the package. You know, again, it's basically just like an iron-on patch. Really I mean, I think that's good. I mean, that's a nice little patch that, not necessarily, I'm not going to be putting that on a jacket and walking around with it, but I think that's certainly a nice little patch. You could probably maybe even iron that just on like a frame or something, like a cloth, something you want to hang in your room, for example. Maybe even mount that on your like lampshade or something. I think that'd be a kind of fun idea as well. Anyways, we have ourselves also some stickers ×2. The stickers will just, again, open up the bag because one is over top of the other, so it's a little harder for me to show you guys what those look like. One is come back and play, and you can see really the neat way they've done Pennywise. The mouth area stripped away. You can see sort of what Pennywise would look like underneath. I'm all tongue twisters today. And then we also have this one. Just says come home, and then a creepy looking Pennywise inside the balloon. These are all stickers, so easily just peel the backs off and stick them where you want to stick them. I'm very selective, I will say, when it comes to the application of stickers. Then we also got ourselves a couple of buttons. This one happens to say time to float. The other one is Pennywise. Just spin this around so you guys can see. There's Pennywise right there. And the other one says time to float. And then the last thing we got inside was a lanyard. I have a couple of lanyards already in my collection. I don't actually have a use for the lanyards in the sense that I'm going to be putting a card, an ID, or something like that inside. But I mean, from a standpoint of just hanging these in my office, I have a couple of these little lanyards already. There's it. I don't know. I think that's it down below there. He's got a couple of balloons also with him as well. Now, you can remove the card and then put in whatever ID card you want to work. Like, say, if you work at a place that has to have like an ID, something to tell other individuals and also as well your employment staff that this is the place where you work. Again, you would just put your ID in there as well. But we also have a cracked image of Pennywise. That's basically just on like a little kind of foam or rubbery little figurine. And then we also got ourselves the main lanyard that says It Chapter 2 on one side, Come Home on the other. And I do believe there's actually something printed on the inside also. Just opening that up. Oh, and then we've got Pennywise's eye. Ooh, that's kind of creepy. Could you imagine if you had flipped this around the wrong way? Or like you were just putting it on your neck and you just looked in the mirror and you saw this one eye sort of looking at you? Pretty creepy. Anyways, we did get ourselves a lanyard. I think that's pretty cool. It got a little Pennywise that's attached then onto it. And then we got a couple of buttons. And we got a couple of stickers. I like the look of the stickers. And we also got ourselves an iron-on patch. I think, again, for all of this, the price of admission is not only just the fact that we get all these little trinkets that come with it, but also the fact that we also get ourselves like a little clamshell VHS tape. Now, whether you would say that that's still worth $18.99, I mean, again, it's all relative for me as well. Like, you know, $18.99 may seem a little bit of a steep price. But then considering as well, like you could go to a McDonald's and buy $18.99's worth of lunch. You eat it down, you scarf it down, nom, 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 it's already digesting in your belly. Where's that money now? That money is in your tummy. At least here, you're getting $18.99's worth of physical something. Something you could put on the shelf. So if you are like a collector of old VHS tapes, for example, this might be something that's right up your alley. I think for $18.99, it's not bad. I think for anything a little higher than that, I mean, I feel the sweet price for this would have been more closer to $15, not necessarily something that would be closer to $20, because of course you add then tax and all the other things that are on top of it. This is certainly one of those things. I think picking it up and then having yourself like a Spirit Halloween coupon, usually it's like 20% off, is probably like a best time to kind of get something like this. But do you think it's worth $18.99? Let me know down below in the comments section. And as well, let me know if you have been collecting these VHS clamshell case collector's cases for yourself. So far on this channel, we have looked at 2. There's again Trick or Treat Sam, and we also had a look at the It Chapter 2 Pennywise. In an upcoming video as well, we will be looking at the Michael Myers Halloween 2 clamshell case. Looking forward to getting that one as well. But yeah, if you guys have been collecting these, let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think of them. Or is this something you guys could collect if you see these in your local your local Spirit Halloween stores if you happen to have them anywhere in your area. Also as well, hey, if you guys enjoy this video, I want to hit with a like. If you guys are loving the content you guys are seeing, and you certainly do want to stick around for more spooky related videos, there's definitely a lot more coming your way for the rest of Spottober. But the key to making sure that you're not missing out on any of that by hitting the subscribe button down below, sure, yes, turning on the bell notification, of course, that would be always helpful and handy. And also as well, making sure you're keeping your ghoulish peepers peeled and coming back to this channel on a daily basis. As always, guys, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.